Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Potential Unleashed. We are back with another One Piece chapter review. This is One Piece chapter 1068. In the last chapter, which I don't remember when it was, honestly, we've been on break for a little bit, but we do know that Vegapunk wants to leave Egghead Island and that CP0 is on the island trying to kill him. Now we're starting with this one. Honestly, it was pretty decent. I'm not gonna hold you. Now that I'm thinking about it, it may just be me. Maybe because we just got like finished with Wano and stuff like that, and I understand that this is an arc that really progresses the story, but so far I have not really been the biggest fan of Egghead Island. Let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section below. But if you guys enjoy regular anime content, then make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new one. With that away, my name is Potential Unleashed, and let's get into the review. So the cover page is Judge and Caesar still fighting. Obviously they have some beef with each other because they both worked on Mads together, or worked in Mads together. I remember it being definitely Judge and definitely Queen, but now it's confirmed that Caesar and they worked with Vegapunk as well. We see a little image of Vegapunk with his long tongue trying to lick people above him, right? Find it cool, love Caesar's character, don't really care about Judge, and I can't wait till we get to learn more about Mads and who all was a part of it. I find it funny how CP0, they docked in the last chapter. They're like, yo, let's go aboard, right? Let us join or come on Egghead Island, pause. And so the different members of Vegapunk, the six path, are like, no, your mission is fine, right? We appreciate it. Y'all can go now. Where Lucci's like, yo, the rumors over the past couple of weeks have been that there's been different Cyberpole members that have come and haven't returned. I think he said 5 and 8 were one of them. And the reason why this happened is because on Egghead Island, the different monsters that Vegapunk made, whenever a ship tries to leave, or I guess that's not authorized, or they have some, I guess they're scared about them, Vegapunk orders them, or they end up eating the ship. Where Lucci is like, here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to abandon the ship and we're going to use S-Bear's ability in order to successfully make it onto land, which that's what they do. We know that we know a little bit about the Seraphims and how they have the strength of, or roughly decent strength, and that they're mixed with Lunarians, and that they I don't know if they do have the powers of the Devil Fruit, but the way that they're saying that using S-Bear's ability and how Kuma, he can teleport, I don't know if they 100% can copy the Devil Fruit as is, but it probably can use the Devil Fruit or some of the abilities in a separate or unique way. We cut to the Grand Line because also in the last chapter, Kuma was going crazy trying to run away, where in this chapter he's still running away and Dragon's like, Kuma, what the fluff is going on with you, man? Where Kuma ends up popping and teleporting. Don't know where he teleported to, more likely than not. It's either to Egghead Island where Boney is because all this is going on, or it might be to where Sabo is because we know Sabo and what happened with Imu and Lelouch and him being Newt, etc. But then we cut back to Vegapunk where he's like, this is my dream to make a world where free energy is available, not just in the One Piece verse, but in the world in general. When you look at it, nations are always trying to fight over natural resources, and they're always trying to find a way to use new energy. I mean, there's oil and gasoline that's pretty much up there, but eventually that'll be depleted. So there's solar energy, there's water energy, hydropower, there's wind power, and different things and different ways that people are trying to innovate to make more energy. So the fact that there's different countries that suffer, different countries that aren't as best off, or they're worse off than other third world countries, the fact that Vegapunk is trying to do this, having energy would save a lot of countries, but also there probably would be some backlash and a lot of stuff that goes on and disagreements and all of that with Vegapunk doing this. But hey, his dream is not a bad dream, right? Giving free energy, I think that's phenomenal. I also find it funny how this whole time Luffy don't really give a fuck. He's picking his nose. Vegapunk was like, oh, you don't care, do you? Luffy's like, Well, not really. And Vegapunk, he's like, yo, me doing all this, learning about trying to get more energy led me to the ancient kingdom, and all of that, with the whole big giant and stuff like that, going against the world government. And then we see a loud boom, and apparently Cypherpole is attacking Egghead Island, where Vegapunk's like, all right, basically, in short, I know too much, just like the people of Ohara, and they're gonna kill me, so save my life. And Luffy's like, yeah. He's like, your head's funny, right? So I'll definitely save your life. And Chopper, he says it best. He's like, yo, like, that was a quick screening process. Luffy has like different things, like he don't really give a fuck. He agrees all the time as long as you feed him, and I just find that funny. So CP0 is running amok on Egghead Island, and I find it funny that when Lucci was trying to negotiate to let them dock and let them go onto the island, and Vegapunk was like, no, we're not going to do that. These ships, no, nothing's going to attack you. Apparently the ships, either or, like whatever they did, they were going to get attacked anyway. I just find that funny. But they're on the island, they're running amok, and Vegapunk is ready to unleash S-Hawk, S-Snake, and then S-Fish. So I assume that's Mihawk, Boa Hancock, and Jinbei, right? So I find it funny. Can't wait to see what's going to happen, because, well, I'll talk about that towards the end of the chapter, because matchups are going to be kind of interesting and difficult in my opinion. But we cut back to CP0. They're going. I like Kaku in this instance, right? He's like, saw a hologram. He's like, oh, I'm going to take it out, use a Tempest King. Sussy's like, oh, well. Or Stussy, she's like, oh, well, that's a hologram, so I don't know why you're doing that. And then Kaku's like, oh, well, I'm a go up here to go get Vegapunk. And apparently there's like these lasers that if you go like above a certain distance, they're gonna attack you. And Sushi, she's like saying all this information after Kaku has like displayed what, like he's already experienced it because he already went against it. And so Lucci's like, well, yeah, you could have like said this info sooner. And Kaku agrees. She's just laughing. I think that's very comedical. Where I think it's Atlas. No, that's not Shotgun, right? There's too many of these past Vegapunk. I'm not gonna lie, but one of them, the big one, I'm gonna say her name is Atlas. She ends up going and attacking Rob Lucci, where Lucci's like, this ain't a game, and he uses a technique. It kind of reminds me of the Rokon gun, but like I think it's called like my thing, like I don't have my internet's pretty trash, so I don't have, like, it cut one of the pages. I think it's like 6 something gun, and he ends up attacking Atlas, where she's still alive but she's unconscious, or she's breathing and she's just hurt, right? He really fluffed her up. And so everybody's up in here screaming like, oh my goodness. And we see Luffy, his group with Chopper and Jinbei, that they're running, where Lucci, he's like Straw Hat, Luffy's like Pigeon Guy. So I want to know what's going to happen in the next chapter. We don't have a break. But like I said, Vegapunk is unleashing the Seraphims, and when you look at it objectively, like Luffy and his crew, I mean, unless Lucci, like, obviously for the plot and however Oda wants to go about this route, that CP0 could really be strong and be on the level of some of these characters. But realistically, I think Sanji and Jinbei should be enough. And even probably Frankie and Robin and all of them should be enough without Zoro and Luffy even having to step in and defeat them. And even with the Seraphims being there, I think that they should be fine, because we saw how like the Seraphims, when they went up against the Straw Hats, when they went up against Blackbeard's crew, how strong they are. Granted, I don't think they're the true strength of the Warlords, but I think they're up there. So I really want to see what's going to happen with the matchups in CP0 and what Smoker and Taishigi and all of them are going to do. Like I said in the beginning, Egghead Island, like I said, I understand that there's different arcs where some are going to be more action, some are going to be more information heavy. I get that. For example, like Zao was an information heavy arc, and I actually enjoyed it, but for some reason, maybe it's because like Vegapunk's character is kind of, I don't want to say annoying, but different. This arc so far, it hasn't been a disappointment, but it definitely is not my favorite. Maybe because of like how intense everything like leading up to Wano itself. Yeah, Whole Cake, you had Punk Hazard, you had Dressrosa and Wano. I don't know. Like I said, let me know how you guys feel about this arc in the comment section. But we're only like 10 chapters in, so obviously gonna pick up. But yeah, But thank you guys so much for watching this chapter. I give it about an 8 out of 10. Pretty interesting. Let me know your guys' thoughts about it in the comment section below. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the notification so you never miss a new video from me. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. So on the screen in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.